sets. Hearty noodle bowls.
It appears we're the first to arrive. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
For sure.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old Internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
I'm super curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me sometime.
Splendid! Let's book a time when you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch! Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are, actually.
If I was stalking you, you would...
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has...
Indeed. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our...
Yeah. It's time for us to build an...
I don't have any objections, but...
How about it's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in? The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible...
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having...
No. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Just like Jack used to say. So that's why we have to...
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives.
Of course I remember. All right.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
Do forgive me. Someone was pestering me and wasting my precious time.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems. Say no more.
Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action? Daughter!
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow, you...
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there...
Don't tell me. Victor...
I can fix it, but I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a...
Just leave that prop.
Bell, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. The circuit is fixed. We should not...
Wait up! Wait a... It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be... your Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done... It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Nat. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance to tell you.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now! Goodness me. Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing...
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Oh! Okay.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
The door's finally open. The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went to wake up. Roger.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination. Laika, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon. Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water? Copy.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
So, we have to head to 3 different places.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy! I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to...
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunningham?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport. Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's not it.
Maybe we should go over it all again. You know, just in case anyone's not fully on board.
There's no need, Master Proxy.
It's just a simple Lycon.
I really want to recommend you to some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Lord Faithin, there are too many ethereals here. Lord Faithin, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time. Sure enough, Lord Faithin and I share a deeper connection. Sorry, I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me, somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Faithin. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real, see? You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Faithin incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Faithin fan until my very last breath.
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do you like Faithin so much, Vivian?
Lord Faithin is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing. Sorry. I hope I'm...
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord... Sorry to keep babbling like this. I'm sure Andy will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff, but as for Hugo and Lycon...
There are too many ethereals here. Though, it's not a huge problem.
Wait a bit.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Viv.
What a coincidence. That's just this once. We should...
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you... I know you've never fully trusted me, even before it all fell apart.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent... In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny...
I don't think being gifted is a good thing. He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from... It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can...
Do you mean...
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must... But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take... I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. So then, Lycon, you must hold his chain tight. And when necessary...
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time. And that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon. I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was... I would never betray...
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me.
Great, it worked!
That was loud.
Hold on, everyone.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking.
Vivian, you should go... Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets...
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian...
Okay, then... Why do you look... I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian...
Okay.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't. She has to figure it out on her own.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason.
I can't keep anything. I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena, what Vivian adores you. Whether you're Faithin or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely. So I hope... I beg you.
Hang on.
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate.
Your beliefs?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. I stayed true. My father, the man I hated, stood right before me, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. After that, I realized sometime.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty, but you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad. So, I want...
Why apologize?
You're incredibly strong. The world needs more people. Remember that revenge movie I told you about? Children of Devils. I still haven't found it. Turns out, in that story, the sorry, they should be back soon.
Roger. What is this?
Careful, everyone.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait. Those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like that? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know. These sacrifices may still be hibernating. But the fact that there are so... And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all new...
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But
It's that annoying old man.
I'd advise you to choose your word.
You're from the Ravenlock family. So
That face. I heard about what happened to your... If only she'd been...
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your...
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That...
My...
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but...
Wait.
I made a deal with Mr. So, would you kindly step... Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do...
what did you...
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the chorus.
But...
It's simple. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltus. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little... Was all of that...
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you. Everybody lies to hide their true intentions. People lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you... My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body. Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Your plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me.
Stand still.
Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. You guys, Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal.
Did we? I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies, seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience? I am loving the look on your... Right when you think you've let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane.
You still don't... My full name is Hugo...
That's impossible.
I may be an illegitimate...
I know you. You're... that bastard of his.
My dear uncle. You were never worthy of your position. You have no... You may have killed all of my father's other children. I am the true heir.
You're a bastard. You have no right.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of...
Edmund? That's impossible.
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up.
Damn it.
This was all fake. I actually...
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his.
You can't kill him. We still need...
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, at least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Ed.
What?
I just want to take back what's... If fate is not willing to give me justice, stealing, robbing, lying...
Even if it means selling your... You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu.
If that happens...
I'm sorry it has to be, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. For a permanent and absolute victory. You must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And someone has...
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, all the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. Mockingbird has never really changed anything. Or saved. None of it matters.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. Carry the weight of my sins. It's about time you kneel.
Fall back.
Everything you just said, is that what you truly believe?
Of course. Are you surprised?
I have never once thought that Mockingbird was a failure. Stay calm, our actions, no matter how child...
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
Stay safe.
Time to hunt.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Phaethon. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the
Go on, kill me. If you've got the...
Master Proxy.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Lord Phaethon, I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the
Hugo.
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me. But all these years, Hugo's been like I believe he's still with.
Me too.
I'm terribly sorry. It is impossible for Hugo to be alive.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone.
I'm sorry. I was so focused on...
Same, but it doesn't matter. And he will pay for...
Yes. I'll be reporting all of... Well then. Now that it's all...
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Fear. Suffering. Despair. And that's